Hey traders, Forex James here with part 4 of the price action basics. This is the last part of the series before we jump into the live trades in part 5. Okay, there are only two things that price will do on a level. Okay, is it gonna break out or is it gonna make a fake out and stays contained in the level? In other words, price usually stops in the level and reverses, or it stops and stalls and it continues. Okay, direction plus phase plus levels. Then we'll jump into a trade here. Let's take the previous example in part 3 for example. Okay, so price was in a downtrend, falls into a range, right? Because this highs went past beyond the previous high. And when this range forms, it could either do this and reverse or continues. Okay? And when you're not sure of the direction it's going to head to, you have to look up one time frame higher. Okay, the higher time frame will tell you whether the market has turned over here or not. Or it may coincide with some sort of a demand level on the bottom here. Okay? So imagine us here trying to look for a sell trade. Okay, because we have a direction bias to the downside still. Okay, so the barrier of price is this area here. Okay, it's this level here. And price can only do two things at this level, which is to break it or to respect it. Okay? And in this case, price respects the level and continues the move to the downside. It is our job as traders to be able to gauge this area, okay, because this is our high probability level. This is where we want to look for entries, okay? Not anywhere else. Okay, so ask yourself, what will price do at this level? This is when having a direction bias comes into play, okay? If the upper time frame still tells us that the downtrend is not over, then most likely a breakout will not happen. Okay? Remember that. It's always the upper time frame that tells us on where the direction will head to. Okay, let's take a look at the bigger move here. Price fell into a range here. Okay? And at the bottom of the range, in this case, price respected the level and bounced off. Okay, instead of breaking. This made a fake out. If you had drawn your range like this, it's also correct. Okay? So this whole area is the support zone. So again, ask yourself when price approach this area, if it's gonna break to the downside and continue further, or it will stop and just reverse. Okay, because technically price has broken the previous lows here, right? And the definition of a downtrend is lower low and lower highs. Okay, it even broke through the lows here. So how do we know that this level is not likely to break? Okay, it's as simple as looking at the bigger picture. Okay, did you guys notice where we are in the bigger picture? We're in an uptrend. Okay, it's as simple as that. In an uptrend, you want to look to buy on dips. This area here is a very good level for us to re-enter and join the bulls in going long. Okay, because we could enter with a small risk and get a bigger reward out of it. Okay, so what would this level do? In this case, it made a fake out. That should conclude this module. And in part 5, we'll go straight into some live trade examples.